Hello everyone and good afternoon. Welcome to Crafty Monday. Well, today we have got a beautiful Father's Day card to do, or a birthday card, or a mail's card. Let's say a mail's card. And we're using this gorgeous Peaceful Pier Stamp Set. This is one of my favorites. I really love it. And you can do so much with it. So we're going to be using that today. Okay, if you come on, don't forget to say hello, where you're from. Hi Joe, good to see you. It's nice seeing people pop on. Hi Tanya, it's good to see you on. So yeah, so we're doing a mail's card. We're doing the Peaceful Pier Stamp Set today. And it's one that you can use sort of really simple, or you can dress it right up. It's one of those ones that you can do a lot with, and I just love it. But I've got a little tip to share with you today as well, that was shared with me at the our cancer retreat from Tanya Ward. I'm very impressed with it, Tanya, so I'm going to be sharing that today. Hi Heather, good to see you on. Just give everyone a couple of minutes and then we're going to get started. But for those of you who don't know me, my name's Teresa Brown and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and have been for 19 years here in Victoria, Australia. So, yeah, great to be back because September, we're back on board after having 9 months of dealing with heart problems and lots of other things that have been going on in my life. But we've kept up there slowly. So, but we're back full time and we have got our September prize board out this month. Now, each month I've been doing some sort of incentive for my VIP customers. So if you're a VIP or a new customer and you'd like to become a VIP, it's as simple as placing some orders with me. So this September we have got the prize board. Now it's numbers 1 to 25. So every time you place a $100 order, now why did I go $100? Because I thought $100 matches $100. So every $100 that you put in, you get a ticket, and some lucky person will get $100 worth of free shipping, free shopping, I should say, not free shipping, free shopping with me. So that's a win-win. I mean, most of you spend well over $100. So if you spend $200, you get to pick 2 numbers. So you've got to be pretty quick picking your numbers. We've already had one pick their number this morning. So yeah, be quick because the numbers are going to go. Now I have got 5 lucky numbers that I have written down. And if you pick that number at the end of the month, I will be announcing the people that actually picked those numbers, and you will be getting a special little mystery gift from me. Okay, so let's get down to our workbench. Now, the other thing that I wanted to mention while I'm on here, we have our catalogue launch on the 3rd, which is the mini catalogue, this new mini catalogue. I can't show you inside it, but I can show you the cover. And those who are on my VIP list, you should have yours arriving any day. They've been posted out to you already. So that's really, really exciting for you. Okay, I just need to alter my camera a little bit. I can see, you can't see me. Okay. So I am opening up a brand new white ink pad. Now with the white ink pads, you have to buy the ink refills to use them. They're brand new, there's nothing on them, empty pad. Now, some of us were having trouble with our Memento inks at the retreat because mine's pretty old and it's curved and bent and dented in, and I've refilled it and it still curves around the edges. And then Tanya shows us this amazing way of buying a white ink pad, but make sure you write on it, grab your Memento ink refill and use it on our pad. Well, I was impressed because the girls that were using this, their images were just absolutely beautiful. So, yeah, it takes a little bit for me to do something out of the ordinary like this, but I really love this idea. Now, I did buy a couple of ink refills to this. So thank you, Tanya. I know the girls really loved this idea. It takes a little few minutes to fill it up. So you just need to make sure that you fill it up with ink and let it soak in. I should have sort of done half of it already, I suppose, but I wanted to show you from brand new. Okay, so what a great little tip this is. How many of you are going to go out and buy a white ink pad and do this? Tell me in the comments, because I tell you what, after seeing the image that came out with the girls at the retreat, oh my God, I have to do it myself. And I think that's probably pretty good. Okay, so we're going to be using a piece of cardstock. I've got card everywhere here. Piece of cardstock this morning. And this is measured at 13.5 by 9.5. And we're going to be using, okay, let me get it out. Like the little walkway across the water. It's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so when you're putting it on your block, if you're not sure which way it's going to go, which way you want it, the easiest way to do it is to try it on a few different little samples. Now look, oh, that has really inked up really, really well. Now I'm just going to have to clean that because I think it needs to soak in just a little bit more, and I'm going to be very, very gentle with this. I'm not going to press as hard. How many of you press hard when you ink something up? Me? I always forget because I run my ink pads pretty, not too wet. Yeah, so then I forget and then I press on them and I go, oh my God. So I don't want to do it too hard. I just want to do it lightly over it. Beautiful. And I'm hardly touching my stamp because honestly, it is so full. Okay, so we're going to come down and I'm going to use my right hand side as a guide for this to go into. Okay, so pop it down and voila. Oh, I love it. I struggle with getting a really nice image with my Memento when it's the pad curves in the middle, because I've had mine for a long time. I've got probably about 6 of them, but I've had them for a long time. So thank you for that tip, Tanya. I'm going to get something on here to indicate that that's black, not white. That was a fantastic tip. Who liked that tip? I'm just going to make sure that that's dry before I start colouring it. But while I'm waiting, I want to just share a couple of cards. I couldn't help myself the other day. Just making some of these cards. I'm just going to start from the beginning. Let me go from the beginning. Okay, so this is just using the bridge. That's it, and a word. So if you're not into colouring, you can just do that. Then I decided to step it up a little bit, and I brought the little person sitting on the chair onto our little bridge or ramp. Then I decided I was going to do some colouring on this, so just a little bit of blends on here and happy retirement. And I thought, well, I might do a thinking of you and do like a punch out from the punch and do a bit of a sunrise coming up behind it, but just very, very plain, not too hard. Then I decided I would come in and do a little bit of blending with the blending brushes. Absolutely gorgeous. Now today I'm going to share, because I know I'm going to be asked, how to put the man on the bridge. So the edge of my stamp here, when I'm placing it here, I'm lining it up to the edge of the bridge here so that it will come on. Now I've got to be really careful with this because I don't want it to smudge it. And I'm not pressing hard, just light. Oh, very light, and it's still very dark. Not used to picking up so much colour like that. Okay, so now we're going to line up the edge of the stamp to the edge of the bridge. And it's going to come down here. So now he's sitting on the bridge. How clever is that? That's really clever. I think so. And then I'm just going to let that dry. I know I'm going to smudge it. I've never really had wet memento before. Never. It's always been pretty dry. Then I've punched out a circle and I'm going to place this sort of around here. And I'm going to grab a blending brush and let's see what colours I have here. Okay. We got some blues, so we might go with some blues. Okay, let's go with some blues. I'm not going to use that one though. I'm going to come in with the blue one. So we're going to come in with Pool Party first, a light colour. Who likes blending? Tell me in the comments if you like blending. Now, I like to have a scrap sitting here because when your brushes have been used a lot, sometimes you get marks and scratches. So I like to make sure that it's blending the way I want it to blend before I start putting it on my page. Or on my card, I should say. So, and then you can sort of spread it out from there. Because you don't want really big, thick lines to start off with, or at all, really. So I'm just going to keep coming around this and work that blender brush and that ink into the cardstock. Okay, so now you can sort of see we've got that image that looks like the sun coming up or the sun going down, depending whether you want to do it as a sunset, whether you want to add some colour into it, or whichever way you want to go. But I'm going to now come in with a different colour for the water, and I'm using Misty Moonlight. Now I don't need to change my brush. I can use this one's just for all blues. So I'm going to come in and fill up my brush a little bit, get it the way I want it to go, and then I can start off and come onto my paper. Just keep bringing it up and blending it in. Now, if you want it a bit darker, once again, just come over onto your paper before you start, and you can come in with that and blend it in a bit darker. Okay, so you can sort of see now we've got the water happening here, and we have got the sky up here, but we want to add a little bit of darkness to the sky. So once you get your brush going, you can just come in and bring that into the top. And you might even come down over that circle a little bit and not pressing really hard, but just so it's not so white. Now don't worry about the blends will go over the colours when you're colouring it in, because I didn't press really hard. Okay. Yeah, I've got a wipe here to wipe this off. It's always messy when you do blenders. I had some paper towel, but it's fallen down the other side, so I will just grab a tissue to dry it. I thought I was organised. Okay, so now we're going to add some colour into this, and I'm going to use my blends because blends go really well over the top of ink. So I'm going to use my dark crumb cake, and I'm just going to come in and colour the bridge, but I'm not going to do all of it. I'm just doing sort of where the lines are. I don't want to colour the boot, and I just did. That was a whoops. Who does whoops? When you go, oh, not meant to do that. Okay, and then come down the side. Who loves blending? Oh, while I'm doing this, I must tell you, the Christmas class is booking up fast. So if it's something you're thinking, I've only got a few kits left. If you're thinking of joining the Christmas marathon, which is fantastic, it's $45, but you get a lot in your kit. You get 12 projects, bonus projects. It's going to be amazing. Little gifts, lots of little things in there. But it is filling up fast. So we have got the page up, and you got to register for it, whether you're coming into the free class, because I am offering it as a free class as well. Free class, you've got to use whatever you've got at home. I'm going to use Old Olive Dark now. Oh no, that's Lemon Lime Dark. That would do. Yeah, so if you're watching it, the free one, you can just come in and watch it, and no, that one's nearly empty. I must order another one. We used this one at the retreat, I think. I had to pull it out of the bag. Okay, Old Olive Dark, yep. Okay, so, yeah, that's better. Come in around here. So it's going to be held in November, but I need to know exactly how many are joining to order all the products, to cut up the kits and get them posted out. And because I'm going away on a craft cruise in October, I need to have it all ready early. So check it out. It's on my event page. Might be something you're interested in. And like I said, if you want to join in the free one, please still register, because that gives you your lucky door ticket by registering. And then I sort of know also if you win a prize, I know where to send it. Okay, so now we're going to colour in. We've got the grass done, and we've got the water done. But now we're going to come in with the Misty Moonlight Light, and we're going to highlight these darker black bits here, and we're just going to highlight this with the Misty Moonlight Dark Blend. Okay, then you can come over with your blending brush and just blend that out. So you can sort of see now it highlights around the water, around the bottom of the shadow effect of the bridge. Okay, so that's a good thing too. So now we're going to colour in our chair, and I'm going to use, I think I might use copper clay because I'm trying to use all the colours that I have here. So I'm going to use copper clay. Sometimes I prefer the pen, and if I've got to do these tiny little bits like on the chair here, where you've got to come down, do these tiny little pieces. Okay, in here and up here, and then just make sure that you do the bottom part of the seat where he's sitting. Okay, that one's good to go. Now we're going to use grey granite, I think, for his pants. So come in here, do the grey granite. He's got braces on. I might do a grey granite hat too. I was trying to work out whether I wanted to do what colour. Okay, hat. And then I like using the dark petal pink for skin, especially when I've got a little bit of blue in underneath there as well. Well, this one's just about dried out again. I keep having to remember, I just ordered a whole heap, but just didn't quite order all the colours that I needed. And a little bit of his arm in there, and a little bit of leg in there. Okay, if you want it a little bit darker, you can come in with some of these ones that we have that are SU1000, SU100. That one's not too bad. It's will go over that colour really well. So it just makes it stand out just that little bit more. Sometimes you've got to mix your colours to get the colour that you want. Okay, now we want a shirt, and I'm thinking I might go a bluey shirt. So light summer splash. I think that would look nice. So let's go in and do this shirt. Do his little collar there. Don't forget to do in between the bar and the chair. That's a sneaky little bit there. So easily you can forget it. And then just a tiny little bit down the bottom. Okay, now we're going to do black boots. So I'm going to get my black. Which one's this? Oh no, how about we go light Secret Sea? That sounds pretty good, and I think it's dark enough to go over the browns. It is. And we can just come over the boots. And the same with this side here. Okay. Time moves along really fast. And then the happy birthday, I have chosen this one that says tune in, and this has got a really good happy birthday in it. Now, the reason I'm doing it as a happy birthday and not a Father's Day one is because my father is not here anymore, so I don't have a lot of Father's Days. I've given the kids all Father's Day ones for their partners, so I'm just going to ink this up. Did you see how that ink just went straight into it? I think it's one of the best tips I've been shown. Thank you, Tanya. Press down, hold for a few minutes. Just make sure it's on and then lift up. It's a beautiful image, this happy birthday one. I love it. Absolutely love it. Oh my God, I'm loving this memento like this. Don't know if we're meant to do it, but anyhow, I'm doing it. Everyone else has been doing it. So you can come in and you can mat this on a black if you want to, and then on a white card, which I'm going to do today. I'm just going to make sure that's dry. Coming in around here. Now your mat will be 10 by 14 centimetres, because this is 9.5 by 13.5. And it will just give you that nice little border around it. Okay, now we're just going to put it onto a white card, front. Let me see, have I got one that's big enough? Yes. I am using up some kits that we didn't get to use at the retreat. I always like to make sure that I have plenty for everyone in case they want to craft through the night. But we had a few left over, so I'm just pulling them out and reusing them at the moment. And then on the inside, I would put the black and then a white, just so that it finishes it off really lovely. And then don't forget on the back to add your angel policy. Now, if you're new and you don't know what the angel policy is, it's a copyright stamp from Stampin Up that you're allowed to put on the cards that say that I have been using Stampin Up products for my cards, and then you can actually sell them at the markets and things like that, or in shops like your little country town shops that we have a lot of milk bars or country little towns around. But you must have the angel policy on the back of them. That's your little permission slip from Stampin' Up. Okay, how gorgeous is this card? I'm going to come up here. Hi, Sheila. Oh, congratulations. You were our first gift winner for September, and you come from Ohio, not from Australia. So you'll be getting a beautiful little souvenir gift from Melbourne, Australia. So thank you for watching. So how gorgeous is this? Now you can use this for Father's Day, happy anniversary, but it's nice to always do the inside of your cards up as well. I'm sorry the writing's around the wrong way. Facebook has taken away the little icon that we had that we could flip it around. Can't flip it around anymore. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed that today. God bless you all, and I will see you all on the 3rd for our catalogue launch at 7 p.m. at night for the mini catalogue launch and the online exclusive. Oof, can't wait to see the new catalogue and walk through it. Thank you, everyone. God bless you, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.